You see the title. Top 10 most anticipated anime of 2025. All of 2025. Not just winter 2025 that's coming up. Let's check it out. Excuse me.
These are the top 10 most anticipated anime of 2025. In number 10, we have the final season of My Hero Academia.
Final season? Damn, it's ending. I mean, the manga is already done, but I guess it's catching up. I mean, it's already caught up.
Yeah. This show is definitely one that needs no introduction, being one of the most popular anime and manga to ever release. It's no surprise that fans are very excited to finally see how the story will conclude. The season is planned to release.
I mean, the fans already know. I mean, I guess there is a lot of, battle shown. Like, here's the thing I don't understand. A lot of anime onlys, like, they do know that the manga exists, but they won't read it, even though they're just waiting. I guess to a complete casual normie, they don't want to read. For me, because I do anime reactions, I can't read ahead. I need to do authentic blind reactions. But before, when I didn't give a fuck, like watching Naruto, I'd watch Naruto as an anime, then I'm like, I want more. And I'm like, whoa, the manga exists? I'm like, read Naruto free online. Some random website showed up. I'm like, holy shit, I have so much content.
Release it sometime during 2025, however there hasn't been any confirmation as to when in the year this will be. Coming off the back of Season 7, which I personally have only got a couple episodes left to watch, I think it's safe to say that Season 8 is going to be a pretty crazy conclusion to the show. And honestly, if this season sticks the landing, it could solidify MHA as one of the all-time greats. Whether you're here for Deku's...
MHA is all-time greats. Well, I mean, the manga concluded, and is the manga all-time greats? Is MHA going to be talked about like Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto? Or even Dragon Ball in the future? I don't think it's quite that caliber, right? I don't even think I'm being disrespectful right now. What about Jujutsu Kaisen? Compare JJK and MHA. Do you think JJK is an all-time great? I mean, in terms of production value... I heard the earlier seasons of, no, I'm just talking about the story, honestly, the manga right now. JJK is very, very popular. MHA is really popular too, but JJK is way more popular than MHA, really. I thought that both are kind of like, pretty much like comparable.
Journey, the explosive action, or just to see how it all ends, this is one series that you won't want to miss in 2025.
Cool.
Next we have AnimeQuota. The dark and gritty world of AnimeQuota is finally getting its anime debut.
What is this?
And fans are buzzing with excitement. This series has made waves in the manga community with its unique premise, intense battles, and emotional storytelling, making it the perfect candidate for an adaptation.
So another, I don't know if this is a battle shonen, but shonen series coming up.
Story follows Rudo, a boy cast into the abyss after being falsely accused of murder. Down there he discovers a brutal world of discarded objects and monstrous beings, and perhaps the truth about himself.
That's pretty interesting. The premise is very unique. It's not like a high school setting, right? This is like completely different world. You're outcasted, blamed for murder, trying to seek the truth. I'd be down to watch.
The visuals in AnimeQuota are some of the most striking in modern manga, and if the anime can capture even a fraction of its aesthetic...
Studio Bones! Oh, that's gonna be a really good project then. That's already quality there. Based on the visuals, yeah, it's looking very trippy.
It's definitely going to be up there in terms of visually stunning anime next year. The series also delves deep into the themes of redemption and survival, giving it more depth than your average action anime. If you're a fan of Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen, AnimeQuota is definitely one you need to look out for.
This is seemingly a little bit more seinen than shonen. I don't know, but I'm really down to watch. But again, shows like this, will it do well with my audience? Who knows? The audience will evolve and change as we continue to grow into 2025. I'm gonna check it out regardless.
No exact release date has been announced yet, but rest assured, this anime has all the ingredients to be a massive hit in 2025. Few manga have managed to capture heart.
This one. I'm really excited for this one, especially the way that Giga, hyped this one up. But with Charaterie, it's like, it's not Frieren. It's not. It's a similar world of magic, but like, they get so sweaty into the combat system. They get the magic system, the combat mechanics, the level of depth that they've shown, the depth that Gigak has also, you know, shown us in this video, it really hyped me up.
It's quite like Witch Hat, and its upcoming anime adaptation promises to do the same. The story follows Coco, a young girl whose life changes forever when she accidentally uses forbidden magic.
That's
this
right.
mistake plunges her into the mysterious and dangerous world of witches, where she embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Known for its intricate, almost storybook-like art style, the anime has big shoes to fill in bringing this visual masterpiece to life. But with a team of talented animators on board at Bug Films, fans are optimistic about how it may turn out.
Bug Films is the studio, huh? Okay, I mean, we need to check out more trailers. The trailer that I've seen, it looked pretty good.
Beyond its stunning visuals, it's also a deeply emotional story, touching on themes of curiosity, ambition, and the fine line between good and evil. It's the kind of story that sticks with you long after it ends. Once again, unfortunately, there is no confirmed release date, but it will be releasing at some point in 2025.
Fall 2025. It's not going to be winter. That means we have spring, summer, fall. Maybe spring, but definitely not summer. I feel like summer is like the gap where it's just a shitload of rom-coms and slice of life. And then the heavy hitters, boom, comes out in fall to solidify the year.
So stay tuned. In number 7, we have Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah, Apothecary Diaries. We got Mamo coming back. I mean, we're watching season 1 right now. If you haven't checked it out, check the playlist. I'll skip over this section because obviously I don't want to be, you know, spoiled of what's gonna happen. Part 2, January, it's coming up. And we're to ReZero Part 2, let's go.
Charged moments. And part 2 of season 3 is shaping up to be no different. Subaru's journey through life and death continues as he faces even greater challenges, pushing his resilience to its limits. The first half of season 3 set the stage with plenty of shocking revelations and heart-stopping battles, leaving fans desperate for more.
That's right, this is the payoff, right? Part 1 was pretty hype. Capella scene was super, you know, the Capella episode was extremely cool. Super Speech one was also cool. There was, you know, there was a lot of combat. There really was. But the true payoff of this huge battle arc is gonna be coming in February. So I hope this will kind of solidify ReZero, you know, as like, I mean, it already is one of the greats. What am I saying? But a lot of people expect, you know, a lot of the Unga Bunga fights to happen in this arc because people were saying like, oh, this is going to be the Marineford of ReZero, but I have high expectations and I'm sure they'll meet it.
What sets ReZero apart is its ability to balance its high-stakes drama with deep character development, and Part 2 promises to delve even further into the relationships and motivations that drive its characters. Expect jaw-dropping plot twists, harrowing sacrifices, and those signature moments of hope that make all of the suffering worth it.
The comparison is kind of like, right now, you can't judge season 3 at all because imagine season 2, you're judging it right now based off of everything up till Straight Bet. Because remember season 2, the first half is us struggling over and over and over again and just being suffocated into taking L's after L's after L. And then Straight Bet happens, and then the second half is triumphant, right? So again, like the second half of this, I expect to be very, very rewarding.
Whether you've been on this emotional roller coaster since season 1 or you're just catching up, this next installment is definitely one you don't want to miss. In the number 5 spot, we have Fire Force.
Season 3 though. You think people give a fuck enough about Fire Force to watch it in this channel? I wouldn't even cover this in the third channel, by the way. Like Kaka TV3, if we ever did that, I'm not going to be covering seasonal weekly animes for Battle Shonen. So it would just literally start with Black Clover into other long-running shows like Fairy Tail and then build off of that. So Fire Force, I'd be willing to entertain and kind of try to include it into my main content, maybe.
And I have to say, this is definitely one on this list that I am super excited for. It feels like ages since we've had any new content. Season 3 is set to crank up the heat like never before. Shinra and Company A are diving deeper into the mysteries of spontaneous human combustion, as well as the Evangelist's grand plan. But the stakes are higher than ever.
So churches are involved in this too. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to expect like a super deep plot from a Battle Shonen series, but I mean, the whole premise is pretty unique. Like people just, catch on fire, and it's up to the Fire Force to just put them down.
What makes Fire Force stand out isn't just its explosive action, it's the blend of Atsushi Okubo's iconic art style, the incredible world building, and the subtle connects to Soul Eater that keep fans engaged. It promises to deliver on all fronts with even more insane battles, stunning animation, and emotional character.
The production value based off of these frames does look really good.
As Shinra inches closer to unlocking his full potential, we can expect revelations that will reshape everything we thought we knew about this fiery world. It's been confirmed that it will premiere in April 2025, and I genuinely cannot wait. Next
3 seasons, April 2025. I mean, we could just do season 1 and 2 in like, March and see how it goes, but who knows. Sakamoto Days. This should be very, very hyped up. But again, I'm worried about the copyright holders because TMS Entertainment like to block their shows on YouTube.
Next we have Sakamoto Days, scheduled to release on the 11th of January.
1 second, and we're back.
Sakamoto Days is one of the most exciting manga adaptations of the year, and fans are eager to see how this action comedy translate onto the big screen. The story of Sakamoto, a retired hitman turned convenience store owner, is equal parts hilarious and heart-pounding. Despite his new life, Sakamoto finds himself drawn back into the world of assassins, effortlessly taking down his enemies while maintaining his lovable charm. The manga is celebrated for its inventive fight choreography and sharp humor, and if the anime can capture that same energy, it's bound to be a hit. What sets Sakamoto Days apart is its ability to seamlessly combine over-the-top action with genuine heart, making it a story that appeals to a wide range of viewers. Whether you're here for the
I feel like it's gonna be Dan Dadan-esque in terms of how wide appealing and fun it is, and everyone will just enjoy it.
Comedy, the insane action sequences, or just the surprisingly wholesome moments, this anime promises to deliver on all fronts. Cool. Kaiju number 8 shook up the anime world with its—
Oh, what? Season 2 is coming out? I'm low-key worried at this point, though. Because season 1, here's what the manga reader said, that like, yo, everyone was glazing season 1 Kaiju 8 as being so good, and I think it was great. I think it was phenomenal. I thought it was like a 8.5 out of 10. Like, they did a great job. The pacing every episode was just like, go, 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 hype, hype, hype. Loved it. But I hear from the manga, like, they switched schedules. As in, rather than it being weekly release, they did like bi-weekly or monthly release after where we left off of season 1 content. And I hear everything went to shit there. But that's probably because of monthly release or bi-weekly release format, right? Not, I'm sure the pacing, I hear the main complaint is that the pacing is not going to be what you expect from season 1. But that's the manga. The anime already has enough material to condense that shit, and hopefully it's going to be similar to season 1. Or maybe it's not really the pacing or the direction or just the plot. Maybe it's just the story just turns ass. I don't know.
Thrilling first season, and season 2 is set to build on that momentum. It's scheduled to come out at some point in early August. The story follows Kafka.
Early August? So it's gonna be fall, right? It's gonna be early August. That's a weird timing. Unless it's not gonna be 12 episodes, because, August is still like that's the last month of summer 2025.
Hibino, a man who gains the ability to transform into a
No. 10, 11, 12 is fall. 7, 8, 9 is summer. Yes. Spring is included in June, my bad. So 7, 8, 9. Why would they release this shit in the middle of summer 2025?
Kaiju becoming both humanity's greatest weapon and its most feared anomaly. Season 1 introduced us to the dynamic battles, emotional depth, and unique characters that make this series so beloved. Now Season 2 looks to take things to a whole new level as Kafka faces even deadlier kaiju and contends with the growing threat of discovery by his comrade.
What was happening? There is a sentient kaiju that's getting smarter and smarter and smarter and giving life to other kaijus, I think, right? And Kafka... the blonde Twin-Tails dad acknowledged Kafka and should be part of like a special squad now.
The mix of intense action and heartfelt moments has already earned the series a dedicated fan base, and with its themes of identity and perseverance, it's easy to see why. You can expect mind-blowing animation, high-stakes confrontations, and some seriously emotional story beats that will leave you craving more. It's safe to say that Kaiju number 8 Season 2 will be one of the most talked about anime of 2025. What?
Really? We're gonna wait, JJK's coming back? Calling games? Before we go, damn, Kaiju 8 more than Sakamoto Days, more than ReZero, more than Apothecary Diaries. I mean, yeah, Battle Shonens, I guess, is really, really, appealing to the demographic where just a huge pool of audience, right? The most, the biggest pool of audience is the Battle Shonen audience, in my opinion, because most of them are kids, and who has more time to watch anime? Kids without responsibilities. MHA doesn't make it to the list, though. As in, like, MHA is bottom. I don't even know where this ranking of top 10's even coming for. Maybe because you're so many seasons deep in that people kind of lose track of it or get filtered out. While
there hasn't been any confirmation surrounding Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, many people believe that we can expect to see a third season towards the end of 2025.
So we're capping right now. the date isn't announced, but is it confirmed for 2025? Right? That's what I don't know.
We had a 2-year break between season 1 and 2, and 2025 would mark the same time of break between seasons 2 and 3. After the Shibuya incident, fans are bracing themselves for even more heartbreak, epic battles, and shocking twists. This season will delve deeper into the secrets of the Jujutsu world with Gojo, Itadori, and the rest of the cast facing challenges that could change the balance of power forever.
The Culling Games arc, right? What's happening? Gojo's captured, and the fucking the sorcery exec boomer council is blaming Gojo. They're blaming Yuji and Gojo for it, and they're sending, you know, they're what's his name? Fucking JJK Zero. Can't. It's not Otsuka, is it? Is it Otsuka? Anyways, they're sent Yuta. Is it Yuta Otsuka? Yuta's going in, and Yuta came back from training with I think fucking I don't know his name, but he went to like Africa, right? And he was like training at the end of Zero, and then Yuta's back, and now he's being sent to like to bounty hunt. Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, Yuta is now fucking sent to like bounty hunt fucking, you know, Yuji, right? And here's a very interesting thing. At the end of season 3, there's a scene where Yuji is just like walking across this side of the road by a body of water. Then I think he claps or something. Then boom, huge fucking monster shows up behind, and I'm like, whoa. Is this some Attack on Titan Eren Yeager coordinate shit where he can control, you know, the Titans? What is happening with Yuji? I'm not really sure, but the Culling arc should be really fun.
He has consistently delivered stellar animation thanks to MAPPA, and if the previous seasons are anything to go by, we're in for some of the most beautifully choreographed fights in anime history. Season 3 will likely explore darker themes and test the bonds between characters like never before, giving fans plenty to discuss and dissect. It goes without saying that JJK Season 3 will be a must-watch anime this year.
Yes, sir.
Right before we get onto number 1,
please subscribe. Yes, I cannot wait. Dude, season 3. Like, you know what happened at MAPPA when season 2 was airing. The amount of tweets happening, holy shit. People are like, please kill us. Please free us. I haven't seen my family over 3 months. No.
Please consider subscribing. I'll be doing a face reveal at 100k subs, which we are super close to hitting.
Oh,
and
shit.
if you made it this far into the video already, an extra couple seconds won't hurt. Anyway, back to number 1. And at the top of the list, we have Solo Level.
Is this really the most anticipated in 2025? Ain't no way. Is Solo Leveling really the most? Kind of surprised this video doesn't mention romance, because romance animes are not that popular. Maybe I'm crazy, but I believe that like harem romance animes, that is not as wide appealing as these shows. The catalog of it, I mean, I'm surprised that he included, you know, Apothecary Diaries in actually compared to that. And I don't even know what the rankings are from, but my assumption is Battle Shonen, you know, these kind of animes, the exciting fight action unga bunga animes are the most broad appealing to the biggest audience pool there is, which is a bunch of kids, right? That's why these are the most anticipated, because there's a lot more people. It's broad appealing. Romance animes, I don't think is very wide appealing. Where's Lord of Mysteries? Ain't nobody give a fuck about Lord of Mysteries, bro. Listen, I'm sure it's great, but when you have well, I was gonna make the comparison that if it's not from Japan, people won't give a fuck. Solo Leveling is not from Japan, but it's getting it's getting a lot of marketing. Lord of Mysteries, I hear it is fantastic as well, but is it even coming 2025? I don't even know. Yeah, Kaguya-sama is definitely popular for sure, right? But is it as popular as the shows that's been mentioned here? I'm not too sure. I don't know where the fuck he's pulling these numbers from.
Leveling Season 2, the follow-up to one of the most explosive anime debuts in recent memory. Sung Jin-woo's journey from being a powerless hunter to the world's strongest force continues, and this season promises to dive even deeper into the rich lore and high-stakes action that made the first season so addictive. With new enemies emerging and Jin-woo's powers continuing to evolve, fans can expect epic battles that push the animation to its absolute limits. The first season captivated audiences with its stunning visuals and relentless pace.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot that the pre-release, you know, the movie you know, the recap slash, you know, the first couple extra, you know, episode release they did in movie theaters, I heard it went crazy.
And expectations are even higher for the second season. Beyond the action, the show excels at balancing its intense battles with emotional storytelling, and season 2 is set to explore even more of Jinwoo's personal struggles and relationships. And what's more is that it's scheduled to release in January, which is right around the corner.
Yes,
it
sir.
will quite easily be one of the biggest shows to air in 2025.
I feel like 100 Girlfriends season 2 might do better in viewership than Solo Leveling. Because remember, when Solo Leveling season 1 was airing back in January, that's not what actually got the most viewership for me and my channel. Dude, straight out of nowhere, fucking Villainous Level 99 showed up. Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic Instant. There's a lot of random fucking shows. Just came out of nowhere that no one even fucking knew about. It just outperformed. Anyways, performance on YouTube for a specific CC has no, you know, actual significance in whether or not globally that this is true or not. But I think there's like a scaling factor, some sort of scaling coefficient factor of, you know, some series does better, some series does worse. Does this mean that this is the absolute? No, but there's some data. My most anticipated actually is, I mean, these shows are all great, but these shows are things that people are hyped up and excited about already. They know of it. I'm excited for random hidden gems. Random isekais, random rom-coms, random stories that we don't even know is gonna happen yet, but for sure it's gonna captivate our hearts because that's what happens every fucking season, right? You get these mega titles getting glazed out the fucking wazoo, but then boom, out of nowhere, a random show pops up and it's like, whoa, where did this come from? But that's pretty much it. Please go give Mr. AnimeQuota a like on the video if you did. Go check out his channel. Thank you for the video, and I'll see you guys next time.